Hey, what's up? This is Chosen. Happy weekend to you, and we're going to do a quick video today just to make sure that you are keeping pace and playing efficiently for the events like Nari the Lucky, and so that you have full context for what is going to be happening this weekend and then the upcoming week for Raid Shadow Legends. And make sure you subscribe, because I think you're going to really like the next video. I sat down and recorded some footage with my good friend Cold Brew, where we are going over the top 25 non-Void legendaries, and I think you'll be surprised at some of the rankings we have in where we disagree, and that should be a fun discussion. Plus, we're now that Plarium is back to a more normal workflow, we're gonna pick up with the gem giveaways and stuff starting early next week, so I don't want you to miss out on that. Smash the subscribe button, and now let's pull up the fragment calendar event so we can make sure we're not missing out on our fragments for Nari the Lucky here. Okay, so here is that, and right now we are here on Saturday, April 2nd. Today you're going to want to make sure you are focusing on getting the classic arena takedown fragments done. I know that is extremely hard. The arena is a super challenge right now. We're going to need some bot accounts or some sort of way that Plarium can address this. I know Hell Hades did a good video talking about that as well. And if you're struggling in the classic arena, you are not the only one. Gold 4 used to be a breeze for me. I didn't even have to look at my opponents. Now it's insanely difficult even for an end game account. So don't feel bad if you're struggling in the classic arena. We all are. It has gotten 10 times tougher recently. But also we're going to be doing the Dragon Tournament, and then the Champion Chase right here is coinciding with the 2x Sacreds that are live right now. Today is actually the last day for the 10x Draco. So if you want to pull Sacred Shards, you probably already did yesterday. But today is the last day to coincide your Sacred Shards with the 10x for Draco. And then if you don't want to pull during the 10x for Draco, tomorrow you can pull just normal baseline 2x Sacreds. And then as we head into next week, you're going to get the Fire Knight and more Champion Training. Unfortunately, we have that going on right now this weekend as well. And if you want to compare yourself to me, I am currently sitting at 65, and when I planned it out according to my account, I kind of mapped out the most efficient route for me to get to 100 based on what is left, and you're going to want to do that as well. Then if we quickly update you on what is going to be happening in terms of shards, since we just had 2x Sacreds launch yesterday, happening this weekend. Like I said, today is your last day. You can see there's a countdown up top here for the Draco one under the information tab right there. So you'll want to do that today if you want to get in on the 10x for Draco. But that means next week we will get some sort of guaranteed champion summon or some sort of 10x with like 8 different champions in it, and then after that on the next weekend we will get 2x voids, because the rotation goes in alphabetical order: ancient, sacred, void. So you should expect 2x voids about 11 or 12 days from now. And I ended up pulling some Sacreds yesterday on stream to try to get some of the points I needed for the Nari fragments, and then also it's a 2x Sacred, so why not pull a few? And I got absolutely crushed. I think I pulled like 12 or 13 and got absolutely nothing. So completely hoodwinked, and I'm gonna hold off now. Maybe hopefully in the next few weeks we'll get like a really good 10x or something, because I'm so close to Mercy now on my Sacreds. But full disclosure, the Mercy system is complete garbage for Sacreds. You have to pull like 70 Sacreds to be guaranteed a legendary. So it only goes up like 2% per each shard after 12 or something. How does it work on the Mercy system? Yeah, there we go, right there. Sacreds are the bottom one. After 12 summons, 2% per. So yeah, you got to get to like 70 Sacred Shards to be guaranteed a legendary. But my Sacred Shards are technically hot right now because I went on a dry spell of 12. So I'll probably wait till we get a good 10x, hopefully before 6 weeks goes by and we get the next 2x for Sacreds. Also, over the course of the weekend, you're going to want to make sure you are doing your clan quests, especially because we've got some new things in the clan shop, like the skin for Arbiter and the Yakarl fragments, if you're keen on buying those. So you are going to have to focus on that as well over the weekend. You got a couple days left to get those quests claimed and finished. And I know we went over it on the Nari fragment calendar, but just so you can see it in game, obviously today you're going to want to focus on the classic arena takedown and make sure you're scooping up those fragments if possible for you. And then the champion chase here, this is what is going to be coinciding with the shard events going on. You can see over on the right there, my massive hoodwink on the sacred shards. And then also after you get the classic arena takedown done or really close, you do have to focus on getting at least those 5 fragments on the right for the dragon. We don't want to miss out on like dungeon guaranteed fragments on the right side if we can help it. But the reason I said to focus on the Classic Arena first was because if you really grind the Dragon hard after the Dungeon Divers event launches, you could maybe coincide the Dragon points and the Dungeon Diver points while focusing on the Arena today. And then you've also only got a little bit left on the Champion Training as well. Now, I worked it out for me personally because I got some fragments on the Shard events that I only need to get to 3,500 to scoop up the 5. But if you have to get to 9,350 after all the Champion Training that we probably did last week, could be a little bit rough. Now we can fire up the shop and see if there's anything worth going over. So, unfortunately, in my opinion, Sacred Shards are by far the worst offers you're gonna get in the game. So, like you'll see here, this page, the $25 for 1 Sacred and a little bit of gems and silver. That's not spending wisely, in my opinion. So this one is basically just the same, just slightly better and a little bit more expensive. So yeah, not going to be excited about these ones here today. The Ancient and the Void ones are way better in terms of value over time for your account than the Sacred ones. So if you are going to spend money at all, it would be the monthly pack. This one's actually decent compared to what we usually see in game. The mini mix packs are usually a super recommend from me when they are the 101% extra ones like we saw last week during the Krisk event. But these ones are just decent. And then, yeah, $25 for 1 Sacred here. Not going to cut it. And $10 for regeneration gear that is rare is also not going to be a great offer in my opinion. And a quick update on the content creator competition that I'm going to be hosting. I did already send the draft to Plarium. I'm just waiting for it on their end to be approved and ready to go live. So we are going to be having a really fun content creator competition that I've already done everything I can do in terms of getting it approved. We'll have people like Hell Hades and Cold Brew and Scratch and lots of hopefully like 10 plus content creators in another competition that I'm hosting similar to the trivia competition that I hosted a while ago where the finals ended up being Murdering versus Cold Brew, and we had a lot of fun with that. So hopefully this will be the next iteration of a content creator competition that I can host, and you should be hearing more about that soon as Plarium gives me the green light to go ahead with that. The reason I need their green light is because I've got Plarium putting up prizes like gems and stuff. So that's why I'm waiting for their approval that they're ready for me to host it instead of me just doing it myself like I did with the free-to-play competition. We're hoping that we can get gem rewards from Plarium for people that are competing in it to make it a little bit more fun, and that is why you haven't heard more about that yet. But hopefully next week they'll come back to me, say they're ready, and then I will get you the full information you need about that event because I think it'll be a lot of fun. So that is what we need to get covered in this one, and also hope you enjoyed the April Fool's joke for Doge the Greedy that we did here on the channel, where it was just me designing a meme champion in honor of the 1st of April. So so don't go out thinking that is real. I did make sure to reply to a bunch of comments and put in the pinned comment and everything that was fake, so that hopefully we don't hoodwink anybody. But yeah, that was a meme champion. Hopefully the name Doge the Greedy gave it away, and some of the ridiculous abilities here. Just having fun on April Fool's Day, and I know some other raid creators did some fun stuff as well. Jay Giggs calling me out, saying that I open up Capri Sun with a scissors and drink it that way from the top. So some fun shenanigans going on in honor of April Fools, and I hope you enjoyed some of that. But that is gonna do it for me on this one, and stay tuned for tomorrow where we are gonna have Cold Brew on the channel to talk about where we agree and disagree for the top 25 non-void legendaries in the game. I'm excited to edit that one today and get it out to you. So have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy your Saturday night, and I will see you soon. Peace.